This is black embossing powder from Ranger. If you've never used embossing powder before, you need to use a sticky ink, an ink that stays wet a little while. You need to stamp your image onto your cardstock. Once your image is stamped, you can put your piece of cardstock on top of some scrap paper and pour the embossing powder on top of it. You're going to lightly tap your paper and it's going to flick off any excess embossing powder that's not sticking to that sticky ink. I do this on a piece of scrap paper because any excess that falls off of that can get put right back into the jar, so there's very little waste. If you happen to have any stray pieces of embossing powder that have not come off, you can use a soft brush to brush them off before you melt your powder. The next step is to use an embossing tool to heat that powder on the sticky ink. An embossing tool emits heat, it doesn't blow air. After you've embossed your image, you can create the rest of your card. This is a great black embossing powder.